Hello, today 57 out of 100. I should say 57. Let's see. Today today was really an interesting day. I was very and I still am very close to breaking some of my commitments. Like this morning, I had a dream about basically me preparing to break my semen retention commitment and my porn commitment. And when I woke up from that, I remember like I my mindset of like, oh, like I probably shouldn't do this. That that thought process was like continuing from my dream to my like waking mind. And when I woke up, I was like, oh, that was just a dream. But I still wanted to just, you know, let loose. And also this morning was probably the least I've wanted to go to the gym in a little while. Like I just didn't want to do anything when I woke up. I like actually didn't want to do anything today. And I also and I think this is like because I held off from the other two commitments, or like held off from breaking the other two commitments. Like I wanted to eat some like edibles or something. And so today I've been fighting. I feel like I've been resisting certain urges, and the only reason I didn't what's the word? Like succumb to those urges is because actually there were two reasons. So one of the reasons is that since I've been telling people that I've been on these commitments, I now have this sense of accountability that's suddenly formed. And so now sometimes it feels like I'm only doing these things because I told people I'm doing these things. And if I stop them now, then I'd feel a little bit ashamed about it. And so going into that, the other reason I didn't break these commitments today is the fact that like the reasons I wanted to break those commitments, they just didn't seem like justifiable reasons to break those commitments. Like I just like with the semen retention and the porn thing, that was just like I'm just like worked up right now. I just want to. And I want to be more intentional as for the reasons for whenever I do break these streaks. Like I don't want it to just be like literally I just like wake up one morning and it's like, oh, I just want to do this. Like I want it to be a more special reason for some reason. And the weed thing, don't the only reason I wanted to get high today was the fact that it felt like I deserved to do that because I held off from breaking the other commitments. But that didn't seem like a good reason either. And so like I didn't break those commitments today, but like the part of feeling accountable to basically the people that I've told about these commitments. Like I don't like that reason for not breaking the commitments because that tells me that I've lost sight of the reasons that I started them in the first place. And like I don't want the thing holding me off from not doing those things to be shame. And honestly, now that I'm talking about it, like it feels like that's the biggest reason that I haven't broken them or haven't like broken the streaks because like I'm just afraid to feel ashamed about like breaking those commitments after telling so many people about them. And now that I'm saying that out loud, that just makes me want to be like, fuck it, I'm just gonna do whatever. But also like I don't want it to turn out that that reaction and like that mindset is just me trying to rationalize any reason for me to just give in to these urges. So I'm in a little bit of a little tricky spot right now, and I'm trying to navigate what exactly I want, I guess. All I know for sure is that I don't want to keep feeling like I have to keep writing and keep doing this human retention thing and keep not smoking weed and keep exercising and keep cooking because people are expecting me to. Because first of all, like I know pretty much nobody is expecting me to, and also like I'm tired of living under like shame. Like I that's been a very big theme in my life for the last few years, and I'm like tired of that being like a driving factor for the way I live. And so I just need a reminder. Like I just need to spend some time thinking about like why I'm doing these things and like what I want my relationship to these things to be. And if I come to a place where I believe that I can indulge in these things without going overboard, then I'm just going to do them. And I'm completely fine with that. Or I want to be completely fine with that. Because, yeah, so far what I've been realizing with a lot of these vices is that it's not about the vices specifically, but it's your relationship to them. And my relationship to a lot of these things over the years have gotten pretty like I don't know, messy, irresponsible, shameful, definitely. And also, now that I'm talking about this, I'm realizing that another, well, not realizing, like I've thought this a few times, but I'm remembering right now in this moment that one of the reasons that I'm not breaking these commitments is the fact that I'm worried that once I go back to, once I like break the streak, that it'll be hard to continue the streak again. But then that makes me think like, okay, well then like I don't have control over these things. I'm just I'm just like hiding away from them and hoping that I stay away from them long enough that they just have no control over my life anymore. But what I've learned through quitting nicotine is that when you do that, like it has control over you, because you're just like you're spending all this like mental energy trying to just convince yourself that you don't need it, and you're like thinking about it constantly, and you're trying to like hold off from doing it, and that's control. And I don't want all these other things to have that kind of control over me. And so now, as I say this, I'm thinking, maybe I should just break the streaks and see if I can continue them again. Because yet another reason that I haven't broken these streaks is the fact that there's like some pride attached to the fact that I've gone like 2 weeks or 3 weeks or 4 weeks not doing certain things. And like I just want that number of days that I haven't done those things to be bigger and bigger and bigger. But that's also pointless. Like as long as I'm not like an alcoholic, and it's not like one of these like I'm 800 days sober kinds of things, and it's not something that's like destroying my life completely, then like I feel like I don't need something like that. It's like in high school when you would just like keep Snapchatting people you don't even talk to because you have like a 300-day streak with them, and like you literally never even send messages to each other. It's just like a picture of you like this in the middle of class or something, and you're just doing it for the sake of the streak, and like it's pointless. It's absolutely pointless. So yeah, maybe I'll just indulge at some point soon, and I'll just see how things go from there. Because like just thinking about it now, like in the past, I definitely think I would have been more afraid of like basically like relapsing into old bad habits. But I feel very different about these things lately, and I have a pretty good amount of confidence that I'll just be able to go back to normal. Like, honestly, the main concern is like the weed thing, because like what I noticed with weed is that it's like a really sticky thing, and I feel like that affects my energy for at least like a day, like at least maybe like a day and a half, 2 days, and even like 2 days of just like being like groggy and like having it be hard to get out of bed can be pretty tough to like that can ruin some streaks, I think. But yeah, like I'm not gonna like force myself to do weed because I want to experiment or something. Like if I find a time that I just like want to do it, I'm just gonna do it, and yeah, I think it'll be fine. So yeah, um, other than that, I've been very inspired lately. I've been listening to a lot of relatively not so famous Korean musicians, like rappers, and like goddamn, like I love their energy in some of their raps, and like I feel like want to I feel like I have that energy in me, but I feel like I have that energy in me, and I want to like have a place to channel that. And like I've been thinking for the last few days, like, oh, I want to write like more raps, like something like hard, like trap beat, just like loud raps. And like it's just been thoughts, and I've been honestly avoiding really sitting down to do that stuff. But today I was just like, like I recognize this pattern of thoughts where like I really want to do this thing, and I keep thinking of reasons why not to do them. And I was like, nope, I'm just gonna sit down and start. And so I started writing today, and like I didn't get much done so far. I was listening to beats for like the last hour. I was writing some lines, and it just feels very unlike my nature to be trying to write the raps that I'm trying to write right now. Like it's like really some hater shit. And that's not how I would describe myself, but there's just like a certain kind of like playfulness and fun to writing some like hater ass shit. And I want to experiment with that more. And I think it'd be really fun. And I'm definitely going to continue to try to do it. Right now it's kind of difficult because like I feel like I'm kind of forcing it. And it also like it definitely doesn't like come naturally to me. And I'm also like slightly concerned that like am I like unleashing something that I don't really want to like tap deeper into? Like am I actually going to start just being a fucking hater? Which like saying out loud seems kind of silly, but at the same time like I really feel like I have to get in like a different kind of mindset to be able to write the kind of things I want to try writing. And I mean that'll be interesting to try to navigate. What I do know is that when I see people perform in certain ways, and I see people like rap in certain ways, like it's like so like exciting to me, and it just seems so fun. So yeah, I'm gonna try to do that, and we'll see where things go. Yeah, I think that's it. So thank you for watching. Oof. And I will be back again tomorrow.